Movie Magic 96, your one-stop shop for all things movies. From reviews, unboxings, and collections, I'm here to celebrate the magic of cinema. Now, let's roll the film. So today, I just want to talk about a topic that's been stuck on my mind, and if anybody had the same issues, then we can have a discussion in the comments below. And basically what it's about is collecting what you love and only what you love. I've written down a few tips here, but the rest of the video is just going to be coming from the top of my head, so bear with me. But first, I just want to say, so collect only your favorite franchises. If I could go back and restart, you know, however long I've been collecting ever since I was a little kid, yeah, I would go back and if I started off empty, just collect from my favorite franchises. So what does that mean? Identify what you love the most. You know, for me, it's Batman, Spider-Man, Star Wars. I'm probably forgetting something. For horror movies, it's Halloween and Scream. So find what your niche is and stick to that. I got in the habit of buying a lot of things that I just didn't need. I got obsessed with masks for a little bit. I got obsessed with buying toys, and just found out that wasn't my niche. That wasn't something that made me that happy. So collect your favorite franchises. Don't branch out, and just because you see someone buy a Scooby-Doo product or something, like, I like Scooby-Doo, but you can't get everything from, you know, everything that you've ever liked before. So you kind of want to hone in on what your favorites are. Next would be don't break the bank. This one may be obvious, but it can feel overwhelming when you see your friends or the people on social media, YouTube videos and stuff like that, buying whatever it is every week, buying new releases of movies, buying new toys, new Funkos. You know, the video will be like spending $1,000 on Funkos in one day or something like that. And that's amazing if someone can do that. But you always want to, you know, stay in your budget. You never want to make this you never want to go bankrupt or in debt or something for this stuff. So set a budget, don't break the bank, and, you know, if you can only buy one movie a month, then that's amazing. Then, you know, watch that movie a bunch, do whatever you need to do, and then save up for next month. So that would probably be my second step. 3 would be, it's kind of along with the first one, which would be stick to a certain type of product. And what do I mean by that? I mean, so if you love movies, you know, just buy movies. If you love masks, just buy masks. If you love Funkos, just buy Funkos. My fault is being a collector of, you know, I have movies, I have masks, I have toys, I have Funkos, I have vinyl records, I have skateboards, shoes, things that you guys don't see on the channel that aren't related to movies, and guitars. I play guitar. So that's a lot. That's not a good thing to have. I'm not trying to brag or anything. But you want to focus on, you know, one product that you really enjoy. So, you know, if you want 1,000 movies, get 1,000 movies, or focus on that. And if you want a bunch of Funkos, get a bunch of Funkos. But it makes it hard in my mind to display when you have say you have one franchise, say you have a lot of Halloween things. But if you have a Michael Myers, I'm looking down to look at my Michael's masks. If you have a Michael Myers mask, and then you have a Funko, and then you have a movie, and then you have a NECA toy figure, it's hard to display in the sense where, for me at least, are you going to keep all the masks together, or are you going to keep all the Michael everything on one shelf? What are you going to do? So for me, that's where it's like, you know, stick to one thing that you love, and you can go all out if you love Funkos or if you love movies and stuff like that. But don't be like me and buy everything from every avenue. That's why I'm trying to be better this year. And I do a lot of the shopping videos for the channel members, and I don't buy anything. I come back and don't buy anything, and that's a big step for me, because I would, in high school and college, all that stuff, the second I got a paycheck, it would be gone. It came in and it went right back out. So that's something I'm trying to work on as a collector and an individual. Next, when you run out of room, stop collecting. Again, this is easier said than done, but this is my brother's room. He has moved out, and I have cohabited his his room. So the joke is I have my own condo or my own wing in my parents' house, because I have my own childhood room down the hall, and that's essentially full, and then I have this room. And so obviously people, normal people don't have the luxury of that to spread their collection out into 2 rooms. But yeah, if you don't have a place for something, you know, just don't buy it. Or you can, this might be contradictory to my next statement, but if you have the ability to, then you can sell something. You can say, well, I really want this big bust of a, I don't know, of some figure, of a Batman figure or something like that, and you can afford it, it's within your means, but you don't have space for it. So it ticks off 1 or 2 of the boxes where it's one of your favorite franchises, Batman, you can afford it, so it's not breaking the bank, and you're into statues and stuff like that, but you might not have room. So if you don't have room, you could sell off a couple things. You can say, I don't really look at these masks anymore, or I can get a lot of money for that and use it to fund the rest of the collection. So this one's up in the air. This you can agree with or not agree with. But my last thing is to, you can either sell things or you can not sell things, because for me, there's a lot of stuff that I wish I didn't sell. Things that I could never get back from the 90s, Beanie Babies, things that you're just like, I'm never going to use those anymore. But yeah, that one's up in the air if you want to sell some stuff or if you don't want to sell some stuff. But so yeah, those are my tips, and I hope you enjoyed. Do you follow any of these tips or your own tips when collecting? Please let me know in the comments section below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check me out on Instagram at MovieMagic1996. Thank you so much for everything, and go watch a movie today.